Hello, everybody. Happy September. Maybe you're looking, going, where is she? This is my new backdrop. Me and my family have had an amazing, adventurous move to Provence. So we got a bit of another divine redirective, and we really followed all the clues, all the signs, and here we are. We're actually 4 weeks today in France, in Provence, and we're absolutely loving it, absolutely loving it. So I'm thrilled to be coming to you from Ile-sur-le-Sorgue. Beautiful here. And this is my office for the moment until we get connected to internet in our home. So I'm thrilled to be coming to you to share the September energy, which is going to be a really, really wonderful month. So we had August energy, which was turquoise, which was all about bringing our dreams to life, bringing our life into alignment with our soul's highest identity, following our intuition, opening our hearts more. And now we have the September energy, which is really about indigo, the energy of indigo. And this month is where we have a double whammy of indigo, because we have, and it's a very important month. The image I'm getting as I'm tuning in is like, this is like a stepping stone. It's like you can step up and step into the soul of who you are and anchor and deepen into that resonance, because it really is a resonance. And we have in 2022 the indigo energy as well. So this is why it's a double whammy. So this really is the month where you will be asked to kind of go deep, look into the meaningfulness of life, the meaningfulness of what you're doing, the soul of who you are, growing your intuition, setting up supportive structures, systems, processes, and really looking like a Scorpio does, where they leave no stone unturned, right? So if you look at how 2022 has gone for you so far, and this probably is a good time as well to kind of look, we've got 4 more months at the end of the year. Let's do a review now. Let's have a look at how your year has been up to now. And if you don't like what you're experiencing, this is the month to change it. If you like what's happening in your life, then actually, why not compound, continue, pay more attention, focus on the things that are actually working, okay? So you will find that this month will bring up, the truth. There'll be like truths, deep soul truths rising up in yourself, in your life, and really looking at what it is now you want to accomplish between now and the end of the year. What's worked, what's not worked, what would you like to do more of, what would you do like to do less of, what would you have you maybe put off and said, oh yeah, I'll do that when. Now is the time to do it, okay? Also, this month is about a month of truths, and we all want the truth, but sometimes the truth hurts, okay? But actually, truth frees us. It frees us to be able to deal truthfully, clearly with what is there for us, okay? We also are going to be called to be brave, because, it requires bravery, courage, faith to really be in divine truth. And this is what is going to liberate us, the divine truth. And so this is the month, if you're really ready to harness this power, to harness this divine truth, to set those things up for you, then you can have your spirit fly free from limitation. So what is this month asking of you? It's asking you to look at the conditioned self, that is keeping you from your divine abundant life, which is your divine right. We have been conditioned, or the global world has conditioned people that lack is the norm, and it's not. That is not your natural state of being. And this is the month where you are being given the opportunity to see beyond here, right? To see beyond what you've been told, to see beyond maybe what you believe, and know that your natural state of being is to thrive. And if you're not thriving in any area of your life, there's an opportunity for expansion. There's an opportunity for growth. There's an opportunity to step out of that and set yourself free. Okay. So what are the beliefs that you have kind of going on? These beliefs are, what are the beliefs about time, about security, about having, about not having, about comparisons, about holding, about controlling? These are the kind of things that you are being asked to surrender into the heart of the divine this month and free yourself to be the wild, bright soul that you are. This all sounds great, but what I know to be true, and I'm sure what you know to be true, is to have that, then it is uncomfortable, okay? Because we're letting go of the familiar. We're having to really, really look within and take action we haven't taken before. Take risks. We're also moving very much from the trust, like for the next 4 months. This is a month really where you are being asked to trust, but you're being prepared to move from trust into faith, which is a whole other playing field, okay? Now, in all of that, we're being asked to soften, loosen up. Where in your life would you need to soften into the way of being, soften into your interaction, into the life you have? So a life where you have impeccable trust, unwavering faith in your ability to bend time, to stretch as needed so that you can accomplish all that you want to accomplish. Anything and everything is possible right now. And that's the great thing about being alive now. There is this sense of flow and divine connection that is now available because we had so much inner work done. Like August was a huge energetic portal. It opened up doors, it opened up pathways for everybody, but because we have divine will, we've got to choose it. So it's like, what are you choosing? What are you choosing? So what I would like you to do is to really wear indigo, which is kind of a navy color. Breathe that color in, look up at the night sky and see those stars, see that moon. That is the indigo energy. It's magical, it's deep, it's meaningful. It's freeing, it's expansive. And the complementary color for indigo is orange. So orange is about bringing in that fun, that creativity, that positivity. It's all there for you, and it's inside of you. It's not outside of you, because you've got to create the inner, you've got to work with the energetics, and this will create the mirror, the outside of your life, the physical part of your life. So bring in the complementary color of orange to really support you this month, right? Now, also, what I wanted to share with you is that in Divinely Prosper, as most of you know, Divinely Prosper is a community of women that I have created for highly advanced women who really are ready change makers, who are truth seekers, who are being called into service right now to support in the creation of this new earth, this golden age that is being created. And every Monday, I go in there and I do a Facebook Live that's checking the pulse of the energy, and it sets them up and makes sure that they're anchored into 5D reality and above. So what happened in the Monday Wisdom Call, which is relevant, I think, really for this month's energy as well, is that I was guided to bring the women to to this reality through a channel transmission where they were fully unanchored out of the old matrix. And there was a couple of threads as well that we just had to unhook from, and unhook as well from old earth, the old earth way of being, and fully anchor and align into the new earth frequency, which is a whole other ball game. And it's a new template where you just are connected to all that is. So you're not giving any power to what's happening outside of you, because you are anchored and you're divinely connected, and you're staying in your own lane, knowing your presence is contributing to the bigger picture, because everyone in this earth plane, our frequency and our vibration and what we're going through is felt by everyone. And this is why we're being called very much to raise the frequency, to come from soul, to come from your heart, and to really allow the highest soul's identity, the unimagined life. This life that I have here was an unimagined life, right? On one level, I had an idea of that I would be in Ireland, that I would be staying there for a few years. And eventually I was saying, yes, France was always my soul place, that eventually I'd move to France. But different series of events got me turning and saying, oh my God, it's now, it's now, it's now, it's now. And so maybe there are things that you've been saying, I'll do that when, but actually tune in and see if it's wanting to come in now. Because this way of being is the advanced stage of our spiritual relationship with life. So it's really working on the energetics. It's being able to let go of any fixed ideas of how we want that life to be, of how we want things to be. And it's like, what about the unimagined life? What about the untapped potential that is already there? And really asking the divine, partnering the divine with the divine together to co-create and be supported in that endeavor, right? Where we're able to feel that we're held within this life force of life so much that we can surrender our defenses layer by layer, be seen for who we really are, and knowing that while that is so freeing, there is a sense of vulnerability that comes with that at the same time. And this is why it's so important to be around like-minded women and men at this time who really are doing that, who are able to go there, who haven't got this facade, where they really, you have that space where you feel that you can really, really be you, all of you, right? Now, what I also want to share with you around, living this way is that, and in this time frame, particularly for this month, is that you might find that actually you have outgrown certain aspects of being, maybe certain people. I would actually maybe tune in and look and say, okay, this month, because of the month that's in it, what have I outgrown? Right? This month is a month to bring in the lighter version of you, to bring in the light for you to release anything that is no longer for you. You no longer have to hide behind being organized, perfect, in control. Anything that's been kind of accepted as social conditioning, this is the month to release that. Okay? So I would invite you to sit. In fact, we're going to do that now. I want you to sit down with me. And I can see that you're sitting across from me and I'm holding your hand. And we're going to call in the indigo ray right now to beam down this column of light right through you into your soul star, 6 inches above the crown of your head, down into the crown of your head, and right through your whole body. Anchoring that down into your earth star, which is 16 inches below the soles of your feet. And what I'm being shown is that your earth star is being filled with golden light so that you can hold this high frequency indigo energy to be held, to be supported. And I'm connecting you with a heart, on a heart level. I can feel our hearts connecting over and back. And this is an exchange. Over and back. So we get for our energy start to connect together. We start to expand in this field of the highest love, your highest identity, highest purpose. And I'm just going to ask you now, what ways of being and doing are too tight and restrictive for your soul? Whatever comes in, I want you to feel it, come into your heart, thank it, and I want you to release it out through your heart, through a divine filter. It's being transformed into pure divine love, light, truth, and wisdom. And it's being taken up by the divine. So there's 2 more. So again, tuning in. Thank you. I set you free and I'm free. Releasing that out of your field, releasing that out of your energy. Be that indigo sky where the stars shine and move. Where the moon is, which also changes and moves each month, waxing and waning. Right, I now want you to expand, expand, expand to more of you, where you can experience joy, freedom, and support. Letting those energies land in. And we're going to say this invocation, which I share in Divinely Prosper. It's one of the key things that you can say every single day to keep your energy clear and keep you anchored into your soul's highest identity, to your expanded self. And you're going to allow this indigo energy that we're in now to support you. And you're going to say this with feeling. I am the only master of my being, my energy, and my life. I am free and I'm pure love. Crossing your hands over your knees to ground and anchor that in. And ask this beautiful cloak of indigo light to support you this month to live in divine truth, the divine truth of your soul and the expanded soul that you are. Crossing your hands over your knees there and grounding that in down into your Earth star. You might have to rock a little bit just to align. Breathing in. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. So, my darling, that is it. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you really embrace the indigo energy for September, which is really going to set the tone and support us right through to the 31st of December 2022. So just share in the comments what your takeaway is from this month's message. And share this with anyone that you feel would benefit, because we're doing this together. You are not alone. We are doing this together. We are walking the path together. And if you would like any support, then feel free to sign up for a free breakthrough message, which is about an hour. And this is where we just explore where you are, where you want to go, your soul wants to go, not what your mind wants to go. Tune in with any guidance and see what the plan is for you between now and the end of the year. I'll put the link in the comments of this video. All right, my darlings, take care. Sending you so much love. Mwah.